Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the Washington quarter dollar, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. If you're holding on to a 1999 Washington quarter from a proof set, stop what you're doing, because this one little coin could be hiding a jackpot. Imagine this. You're digging through an old drawer, flipping through your dad's coin collection, or maybe you just picked up a dusty proof set at a garage sale for $5. Nothing special, right? But wait, there's a quarter in that set. It's shiny. Almost mirror-like. It's from 1999. And it might be one of the most valuable modern coins sitting in people's homes today. Now, here's where things get crazy. That little coin? It's not just pocket change. It's not just a nostalgic keepsake from the turn of the millennium. This specific proof quarter, when it's the right one, in flawless condition, can fetch a price tag that'll make your jaw drop. This isn't your regular 1999 quarter you'd find in circulation. No. This is the premium strike. A deep cameo proof. Razor-sharp details. High-gloss finish. The kind of coin that was never meant to be spent, only admired. Only preserved. And when it's preserved well enough to earn a perfect or near-perfect grade from a top grading company like PCGS or NGC, that's when the money talks. We're talking serious value here. Not $20. Not even $100. Try $2,700 on the low end, and all the way up to $39,000 for the finest known examples. Yes. You've heard that right. $39,000. For one single quarter. That's a down payment on a house. That's a brand new car. That's what some people earn in an entire year. And it's sitting there, in a proof set, in someone's closet, probably forgotten. So what makes it worth so much? It's all about rarity and perfection. The 1999 S-proof quarters, especially the Delaware State quarter from that year, are highly collectible when they come with deep cameo contrast and are graded PR 70. Perfect condition. Only a handful exist in that top grade. And collectors? They're battling for them. The demand is wild. The US Mint didn't produce billions of these. Proof coins were struck in much smaller numbers and with much greater care. But most didn't survive the last 25 years in perfect condition. That's why a flawless one is like finding treasure. And here's the kicker, most people don't even know. They throw these coins into jars. They forget about them in dusty albums. Some people even spend them. Imagine handing someone a $39,000 coin for a candy bar. It's happening more than you think. So the real question is, do you have one? Go check your proof sets. Look for that 1999 Washington quarter. Look for that S mint mark, mirror-like fields, and frosted devices. And if it looks flawless, it might be worth sending in for grading. Because if it's the right one, your quarter could be worth more than some people's entire coin collection. This isn't a fairy tale. It's real. It's happening right now in the coin world. These coins have already sold for as much as $39,000. Others for $2,700. And collectors are still on the hunt for the next perfect one. So don't wait. Don't assume. Go dig through those proof sets. That shiny little coin from 1999 might just change your life. And if you find one, you'll never look at a quarter the same way again. Top 2. What if I told you that a simple quarter from the year 2000, yes, just 25 cents, could be worth more than your car, more than your monthly salary, and in some cases, more than your entire savings account? This isn't some coin collector fantasy. This is real. And it's happening in homes, garages, and forgotten closets across the country. People are discovering that the 2000 Washington quarter from a proof set, one that was never even meant to be spent, could be worth an absolute fortune today. So, the next time you see a shiny coin sitting in an old set, sealed in plastic, maybe gathering dust, don't ignore it. That little piece of metal could be hiding a value that most people would never believe. Now here's what separates this coin from ordinary change. This isn't the worn-out 2000 quarter you find in your wallet. It's not the kind that clinks at the bottom of a vending machine. This is the high-grade, mirror-finish proof quarter, struck with precision by the U.S. Mint for collectors only. You'll know it by the shine, the crisp design, and most importantly, the tiny S mint mark, signaling it was made in San Francisco. But here's the twist. Not every proof coin is created equal. Only a handful of these 2,000 proof quarters were struck so perfectly that they've survived the test of time in flawless, pristine condition. And those few that did? They're now some of the most sought-after coins in the modern collecting world. The magic happens when these coins are graded. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC inspect every detail, and if that coin scores a PR 70, meaning it's a perfect proof with no visible flaws under magnification, your coin enters an elite class. It becomes something collectors will fight over. The year 2000 was a massive turning point for U.S. coinage because it was the height of the 50-state quarters program. Coins featuring states like Massachusetts, South Carolina, Virginia, and others were being minted and collected like wildfire. But the proof versions? Those were never meant for circulation. They were struck in low numbers, and only a small percentage were ever kept in perfect condition. That's what makes them so rare, and so valuable. Think about it, a coin you could hold between your fingers, worth thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, just for existing in the right form, at the right time, in the right condition. This isn't a dream. It's a market reality. Collectors are paying real money, life-changing money, for the best examples of these proof quarters. We're talking $2,700 for certain high-grade versions. And for the top-tier, perfect PR 70 deep cameo examples? Some have reached mind-blowing prices of up to $45,000. That's not just coin collecting. That's wealth hiding in plain sight. $45,000. Let that sink in. All for a single 25-cent coin. A coin from the year 2000 that most people wouldn't think twice about. And the most incredible part? These valuable proof quarters are still out there. Sitting in old proof sets, tucked away in cabinets, sealed in original government packaging, just waiting for someone to discover their true worth. So here's what you need to do. Go look through your proof sets. Dig into the ones from the year 2000. Look for the quarters with the S mint mark, perfect edges, mirror-like surfaces, and frosted designs. If you've got one that looks flawless, it's time to get it graded, because you might just be holding a tiny treasure worth far more than you ever imagined. Most people walk past fortune every single day. Don't be one of them. You could be sitting on a coin that's worth $2,700, or maybe even $45,000, and all it takes is one perfect quarter to change everything. Top 3. Right now, somewhere in America, someone is sitting on a small fortune, and they don't even know it. It's not hidden in stocks, gold, or real estate. It's in something so simple, so ordinary, it slips through most people's hands every single day without a second thought. A quarter, but not just any quarter. This is the 2002 Washington quarter from a U.S. Mint proof set. And this little coin, when it's the right one, in the right condition, has been selling for thousands, yes, thousands, of dollars. In fact, in rare cases, it's reached as high as $46,000. Sounds crazy? Let me show you why it's not. In 2002, the U.S. Mint was deep into its legendary 50-state quarters program. Millions of Americans were collecting them, hunting for each new design that came out. But what most people never realized was that the proof set versions, those specially made coins struck with mirror-like perfection, were in a league of their own. These weren't coins for circulation. These were made for collectors. Sharper detail, deep frosted images, and that unmistakable polished background that looks like glass. They were packaged in special U.S. Mint cases and sold as collector's items. But here's the twist, even in those premium sets, only a tiny number of coins came out absolutely flawless. Over time, many were scratched, stored improperly, or simply aged. The few that survived in perfect condition, graded PR 70 deep cameo by trusted services like PCGS or NGC, have become extremely rare. And that rarity? That's where the money is. Imagine this. You've got a proof set from 2002 sitting in a drawer somewhere. Maybe it was a gift. Maybe it belonged to a relative. Maybe you found it at a garage sale for $10. Inside that set is a quarter that looks almost too perfect to be real. That's the coin you need to pay attention to. Because one of those flawless proof quarters, especially if it's a state like Indiana, Mississippi, or Ohio, could be worth more than your credit card limit. Why? Because collectors are hunting these coins like buried treasure, and when they find a perfect one, with that S mint mark from San Francisco, flawless surfaces, and pristine edges, they're ready to pay big. And not just big, life-changing big. $2,700 on the low end, and in rare high-grade cases, $46,000. Yes, $46,000. For one single quarter. A coin smaller than your thumb. Worth more than some people's yearly income. That's not hype, that's the real market value proven by actual sales, actual bidding wars, and actual collectors who know just how rare these pieces are. The beauty is, these aren't locked away in museums. They're not impossible to find. They're in homes, closets, storage boxes, and forgotten collections all over the country. But the window is closing. As more of these proof sets are damaged or lost, the value of surviving coins will only rise. So here's what you need to do right now. Find any 2002 US Mint proof set you have. Look at those quarters, especially the state ones. Flip them under a bright light. Check for that deep mirror shine. Look at the frosting on the design. And if it looks flawless, no scratches, no haze, no spots, you could be looking at a gold mine in the form of a 25-cent coin. And if it checks out, get it graded. Because in the right condition, that one 2002 proof quarter could bring you anywhere from $2,700 all the way to $46,000. And let's be honest. How often do you get a shot at turning a forgotten quarter into a 5-figure payday? Don't let that chance slip away. That treasure could be sitting in your drawer right now. Go look for it. Top 4. Have you ever looked at a simple quarter and thought, this could actually change my life? Well, let me tell you something most people don't know. The 2001 Washington quarter from the US Mint proof set is not just a coin. It's a hidden treasure. A sleeping giant. And if you've got the right one, you might be sitting on thousands of dollars without even realizing it. I'm talking about real, life-changing money, not pocket change. This isn't a rumor. This isn't hype. These are actual coins that have sold, actual collectors who have paid shocking prices. And yes, actual people just like you who found one and couldn't believe what they had. Now, before you brush this off, think for a second. How many times have you seen proof sets sitting untouched in someone's closet, attic, or desk drawer? Maybe you even inherited one and never thought to check what's inside. But that 2001 quarter, specifically the one with the S mint mark from San Francisco, struck only for proof sets, could be worth far more than 25 cents. In fact, some of these exact coins have sold for as much as $2,700. And that's just the beginning. For certain rare varieties in absolutely perfect condition, we're talking graded PR 70 Deep Cameo by PCGS or NGC, the prices have gone sky high. The kind of sky that only serious collectors reach. Imagine someone paying you $10,000, $15,000, even $49,000. Yes, you heard that right. 49,000 US dollars for a single 2001 Washington quarter from a proof set. Sounds insane, right? But it's real. It's happening. And someone out there owns that exact coin right now. Maybe it's already in their hands. Or maybe it's still sitting in a little plastic case somewhere, waiting to be discovered by someone like you. Maybe that person is watching this video right now. Maybe you're about to check your collection and realize you've had a rare treasure hiding in plain sight all along. The reason these coins are so valuable? It's a combination of factors. First, they were never made for general circulation, only struck as part of high-quality proof sets with polished dies and mirror-like finishes. That means fewer of them to begin with. But then add in the ultra-high-grade factor, flawless coins with zero imperfections, and the value skyrockets. Combine that with rare mint errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, and you've got the kind of coin that collectors will pay a premium to own. Not just a few bucks, but thousands. And in the rarest, most pristine cases, tens of thousands. If your 2001 proof quarter looks perfect, has strong contrast between the frosted design and the mirror field, and especially if it's still sealed in original US Mint packaging, do not touch it. Do not clean it. And definitely do not sell it before you've had it professionally graded. Because you might just be holding a coin worth as much as a brand new car, or a college tuition check, or the down payment on your dream home. People scroll past this kind of info all the time. They see a coin video and think it's just for hobbyists. But let me be real with you, this isn't just about collecting. This is about opportunity. The kind of opportunity that can turn an overlooked coin into a massive payday. So if you've got an old proof set lying around from 2001, go check it. Seriously. Hit pause on this video, grab that coin, and look at it under good light. Does it shine like a mirror? Does it have that S mint mark? Is it still untouched in the original holder? If yes, then you need to consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Because who knows? You could be holding the next big winner. Coins like this have already sold for thousands. One flawless example went for $2,700. Another even higher. And the rarest, most perfect of them all, sold for $49,000. That's not a typo. That's the kind of number that makes your heart race and your jaw drop. And it all starts with a single quarter. One coin. One chance. So the only question left is, do you have it? If this blew your mind, smash that like button right now and share this video with someone who collects coins, someone who saves proof sets, or anyone who just might have a hidden fortune in their collection. And if you're serious about discovering more hidden treasures like this, hit subscribe, because we've got more rare finds, real values, and shocking prices coming your way every single week. Remember, the next person to cash in on a rare coin might not be a big-time dealer or expert collector. It might just be you. Top 5. What if I told you there's a simple 25-cent coin from 2003 that could change your life? No, seriously, one tiny quarter, just like the ones lying around in junk drawers or sitting untouched in your old coin set, might be worth not just a few dollars, but thousands. And not just a few thousand, but possibly up to a staggering $40,000. Let's talk about the 2003 Washington quarter from the US Mint proof set. These coins weren't the kind you got in change at the grocery store. These were precision-made, mirror-finished, high-quality strikes made only for collectors. Every detail on these quarters was carefully engraved and perfectly preserved. And because of that quality, the right coin in the right condition can be worth an absolutely ridiculous amount of money. Here's the twist. It's not just about the shine or the packaging. It's about the ultra-rare traits, things like flawless strikes, deep cameo contrast, rare minting errors, or simply being one of the few that survived in perfect, untouched, gem-proof condition. And those are the coins that collectors will fight over. The ones that don't just sit in someone's binder, but go straight to auction, commanding premium prices and leaving jaws on the floor. Now imagine this: a coin you or someone in your family picked up as part of a 2003 proof set, maybe from the Philadelphia or San Francisco Mint, just sitting there, not knowing that it could bring in $2,700, $10,000, even $40,000 in a single sale. It's not a myth. These sales are real. Coin collectors and investors are constantly searching for that perfect specimen, especially the state quarters from the 2003 series like Missouri, Illinois, Alabama, Maine, and Arkansas. A single, pristine proof with the right grade, especially a PR70 deep cameo or one with a minting error, can launch your coin into an elite price bracket. Think about it. One small coin, easily overlooked, hiding in your home or passed down in a dusty coin set, could secretly be worth more than most people's paychecks for months. This is why collectors are scrambling to inspect their proof sets. This is why coin dealers are paying big premiums. Because when a 2003 quarter hits the market in perfect condition with that flawless finish, it doesn't just sell, it explodes in value. So before you toss that coin aside, look closer. Examine the mirror finish. Look for any rare anomalies. And if you suspect you've got something special, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. That 25-cent coin might just turn out to be the most valuable thing you own. Don't underestimate the power of a proof set. Especially from 2003. Because if you're lucky enough to own the right one, your Washington quarter could be worth as much as $2,700, or even a jaw-dropping $40,000. Go check right now. Because these coins are real, they're rare, and they're worth serious money. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more coins that are secretly worth thousands, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this with someone who might have a gold mine hiding in plain sight. Your next treasure could be just one quarter away.